The only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun.
The NRA made its first extended comment since the Sandy Hook shooting today. Chief Executive Wayne LaPierre didn't bend from his organization's strong support for gun ownership, pinning the blame for gun violence on mental illness, violence in media, and the wrong kind of gun control.
We care about our president, so we protect him with armed Secret Service agents. Members of Congress work in offices surrounded by Capitol Police officers. Yet when it comes to our most beloved, innocent, and vulnerable members of the American family, our children, we as a society leave them every day utterly defenseless. I call on Congress today to act immediately to appropriate whatever is necessary to put armed police officers in every single school in this nation.
The Post's Tom Hamburger was in the room during this very dramatic press conference. The NRA not backing down and, in fact, proposing their own measures to try to keep schools safe.
Exactly, not backing down, going on the offensive. In addition, on calling Congress to act to provide for armed guards in the schools. The NRA said, we'll begin doing this ourselves. We'll provide training for retired military, for other individuals with experience in firearms, and they announced a program that will be directed by former Congressman Asa Hutchinson to begin this process of providing armed guards, or at least training guards, who could work in the schools.
What was it like in the room? We saw these two protesters get up. The first one, it took quite a while, as you see, to get him out of LaPierre's eyesight. What was the scene like in there?
You know, I've covered a lot of Washington press conferences on a lot of issues. This was one of the more dramatic that I've seen. As Wayne LaPierre was well into his remarks, one protester stood up and unfurled a banner, and then a second woman protester, unfurling a banner that said the NRA has blood on its hands, began shouting for an assault weapons ban and charging the NRA as the one responsible. So it was dramatic. LaPierre didn't address the protesters at all. In fact, took no questions.
You just got off the phone with Mike Thompson, the California Democrat who supports gun rights. What does he have to say today?
Mike Thompson is the Democrat from California who is a hunter himself, a wounded Vietnam vet, and he is sort of the spokesman and the coordinator for a Democratic effort to respond to the Newtown shootings. He expressed disappointment in the NRA. He was pleased that they were willing to engage, but he said he's hearing from Republicans and Democrats in his district and on the Hill who are saying it's time for action on these military-style assault weapons. The NRA didn't speak to that, and he said they're going to have to.
Tom, thanks a lot.
Thank you.